Good morning, everybody. It's the 7th of May. It's a Sunday morning, and let's see, day 36 was just a day of R&R. Literally, I just laid around, kept the leg as immobilized as I could, let that muscle heal, put some good camphor on it, and started to break up the bruise a little bit. I only left the room long enough to go over to Wendy's, and I ran into Furby and Cowboy, so they're still on the trail here right behind me, and they'd taken a zero, I guess, since I saw them last. So anyway, so they're right behind me. I'm getting ready to head out of Port Clinton here. Got a ride this morning back with Steve. Highly recommend using him. Really nice guy, very, very reliable. Only charged $5. I gave him 10. Let's see. Got to climb this morning. Got water in 2.5, so I'm only going to carry about 1.5 liters, 2 liters to help keep the pack weight down, since I'm starting with a heavier weight here this morning with the resupply. So I planned on 4. By the time I divide everything out, though, with the extra stuff, I ended up with about 5 days of food. So we'll see how that does for me as I go here, and how the rocks behave, and go from there. Everything I've heard is it only gets worse from here. So all right, everybody, we'll see you later down the trail. Let's go hike on. All right, what you're looking at is the trail. This is a little overgrown right through here. This is a good way to get ticks, I think. Not a lot of trail markings. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I'm off trail. So the way I went became more and more untamed, and decided that I look at my gut hook, and it looked like I was veering just a little bit off the trail. So you do what you're supposed to do. Yeah, I came back till I found the trail again. So here's the trail. There's a blaze down there. And what happened is I came up this way, and as I came up, there is a path this way that I didn't see, because over here I saw a patch on a tree. It's probably a wound patch that somebody had done in a path, and I went that way thinking that was the AT, when in fact it's this way. So if you get to the point where it's like, this just does not look right, stop, backtrack, reorient, and then proceed. Even though it's raining, I had to take my camera out here, my phone. So those from last year will know what this is. I was getting excited about these. This is a pink lady slipper. It's an orchid, rare, endangered species. And I'm almost embarrassed to admit that I saw it as I was getting ready to step over the log, but I missed these two, and I missed this one, and I missed these two down here. So let's see, right there and right there. So this is a beautiful specimens here. I love these things. Pink lady slippers. Oh, what a reward for a rainy day. This is beautiful. Hey, you don't come across these summaries very often. I think the last one was at Penmar. This one for cod todd, and it's only off by 0.9. It's not bad. I think I'm at 966.6 to go. Woohoo! That's awesome. And it says the Springer 1201, but I think I'm more closer to approaching 1250 right now as far as how far I've gone. I think I'll have to look it up again, but I think they've been adding more to the trail south as it's grown, as they've been putting switchbacks in. And down here there's a sign that says the site of Windsor Furnace Chirca 1745 to, does that say 1803? My German ancestry came over into Virginia, Madison County, about 1750. My Walker ancestor came over from England in 1630. Robert Walker. So if there's any Walkers out there, you know, if you go back to Robert Walker 1630, that's probably, we're probably related. Commemorating the Appalachian Trail 75 years. Oh, that one says Georgia to Maine instead of Maine to Georgia. Usually the slogan is Maine to Georgia. Oh, it's nice to get off the rocks for just a little while. Actually, today's hike has not been bad at all. A little more ups and downs. The downs have been pretty steep. There's not a lot of support. All right, now there's the trail down there. All right, everybody. The pretty wrecks of Pennsylvania are also pretty slippery when wet. But hey, put away the Stairmaster at the gym and come out and do this. Here's a good stair climb for you. This is the view from Pulpit Rock. It was kind enough to stop raining just as I got up here. Because that's called the Pinnacle. I had no desire to climb up over on any of that stuff, but there it is. Hey everybody, well, it's been a good day. I hiked I think a 12.4 to get here. It's about 6:30. I mean, it was slow going, mostly because I didn't want to fall again. It sprinkled through most of the day. A couple of little bit heavier rains came down. Started out in my rain jacket, but then of course I had to peel it off because I was sweating more underneath it eventually. About the time we hit, we went by the Pulpit Rocks and then the Pinnacle, and after the Pinnacle it kind of turned into more of a Forest Service road. You can see right here behind me. It was kind of nice for the last mile or so. It was a nice pipe spring back about 1.5 miles, and I got some water there, and there's another one up ahead of me here, so it shouldn't be an issue for tomorrow. Let's see, I met a guy by the name of Coco down at the Windsor Furnace Shelter. That's the first one you come up to. It took me about the climb out of Port Clinton was not as bad as coming down into Port Clinton as far as the descent goes, so it was a much more pleasant climb, but it still took me almost 4 hours to do the, I don't know, what was it, 5.5 miles. So I mean, I was still going pretty slow, but it was raining, the rocks were slippery. But by the time the Pinnacle hit, the rocks right now had cleared out, so I made a little bit better time. But by then my day was spent, my feet are killing me, and anyway, back to Coco. He got hurt coming into Port Clinton last year on his through hike, so he's just now resuming it. This is his day one, so he did like I did in the Shenandoahs. I did a 6.5, and he did whatever it was to get up there, probably a little bit less than that. And then tomorrow he's just going to do the 10-ish to get into the Eckerville shelter. So so he's being wise with that. So I'll probably see him again here as he picks up the pace. And anyway, that's about it. Looking forward to tomorrow. Hopefully it won't rain tonight. If it does, hopefully it'll yeah, it's gonna rain tonight. What the heck? Whatever percent chance is, we're in the mountains. The mountains generate weather, and so it's gonna rain. So hopefully everything will be fine, and we get out and get packed up in the morning and start heading down the road. I think I'm going to try and stop at a shelter tomorrow if I remember right. Something oven, I think what the name of it is. So anyway, I'll tell you in the morning when I have a chance to get my brain working again. I got to get some food in. So we'll see you later, everybody. Have a good night. Bye.